welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for more Better Call Saul. Last time was Cobbler.
Yes.
Where we learned all about Daniel and his squat cobblers.
Yeah, my representation of a cobbler was very different to...
your thought of what it would be. Yeah. But there we go. Kim wasn't too happy with Jimmy, but... Yeah, it's kind of like they had a really good connection throughout the episode. I mean, they have anyway. Their relationship's really interesting, but then at the end it kind of went a little bit sour. But hopefully it gets better. She's basically like, "Don't tell me about any of this anymore." Yeah,
because it does incriminate him. So.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we are on to season 2, episode 3, Amarillo. This aired on the 29th of February 2016, directed by Scott Winant and written by Jonathan Glatzer. 29th of February, a leap year. What the heck? Amarillo.
It's a place, isn't it?
Is it a place?
I'm just thinking of On the Way to Amarillo.
Oh, the song.
I've heard it in ages.
Yeah. Is it also a drink, or am I making that up?
Are you thinking of amaretto?
Maybe I am. I don't know much about it. Yeah. Okay, maybe I am. But yeah, place. I think you're right. We'll see. I don't know. Who knows? Obviously we had Chuck turned up as well.
Yes.
Really, just to make things awkward. He's such a dick. Such a dick. Anyway, let's get on with it. Full reactions in the description. Need your copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back and we'll talk all about it. Let's go.
I really hope it plays the song.
Yeah, I don't think
they've got a bit of an earworm now.
I don't think it will. There you go. This is a song. Get it out of your head.
Maybe it's a different song.
Maybe. Are we against a flag? That red, blue, and white. Cowboy. Is this Jimmy? I think that is. That is. Oh, I like his little armadillo. Did you see it?
Maybe that's what the episode's actually called.
Sandpiper Crossing. What is he playing it?
Sorry about the hiccup, folks. It won't be long.
Is he going to go in as a resident?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't think he'd...
You got 5 minutes.
Oh, like perfect. Is this the same corner where he went on the payphone before?
Maybe.
I don't remember that.
May Urbano is on board. There you are. Very good to meet you. Jimmy, I tried to visit you at Sandpiper, but they wouldn't allow me to. I saw your bus broken down. Here you are.
What a coincidence.
You can call me Jimmy. Hey, everyone. My name's Jimmy McGill. I'm an attorney at law. Don't mind me.
He's such a... The way he goes about things is so funny.
Do you recall responding to a mailer from my law firm, Davis and Maine, to help any Sandpiper residents who may have been overcharged for basic goods and services? Does that ring a bell?
Maybe. Was it yellow?
It's canary yellow. I picked that color myself. I'm here to make sure.
He's so good.
I don't know how much he's just bullshitting this right now.
May's money.
See, look, now they're all interested. It's so good.
Hey, Miss Lidecker.
Man, I like his moustache.
Now, nobody took anybody's money. It's not like the Sandpiper people, put on a ski mask and mugged Alma May here at gunpoint. I want you to put that mental image right out of your head.
But he's put it in your head now.
Just a discrepancy. Fairly innocent. We need to fix it.
She looks a bit lost.
Let's say you're out on a date with your boyfriend. You do have a boyfriend, right? You don't? Come on. Alma May's holding out on me. You have a nephew?
Nephew? Yes, Steve.
You and Steve go out to dinner at, Birdie's. That's where you're all headed today, right? Right. So both of you have a great meal. It's chicken fried steak.
He's so good at this.
Perfect. $24 for a side. Doesn't sound right now, does it? No, it does not. Something
They've added some extra things in there.
Send your nephew Steve to talk to the manager. Manager corrects the mistake. Same kind of thing as what happened at Sandpiper Crossing.
You don't want to fix it.
Makes me sadder. See people of the greatest generation. People like Malone and Bobo.
Damn.
Getting overcharged by some great big company. Well, sometimes it's just easier if you get your nephew Steve to go take care of it for you.
Man, he's got a very good point.
I want you to think of me.
Yeah, nephew Steve.
Georgiana? There, Georgie girl. Thank you so much. Enjoy your lunch.
Damn, he's good. He's too good at this.
Thank you so much. The beautiful penmanship, a lost art.
God damn. That's a way to do it. I mean, they're trying to block him from doing anything regular, so why not?
It's almost like you need to hire lawyers that can, like an external lawyer, you know, like someone that has that charm to go out and...
Yeah. I mean, that's why they wanted him as well.
The Chucks in the office dealing with all the...
Yeah.
The relevant case law, I don't think it's going to play with this magistrate judge. As of her rulings, all of which have sided with the plaintiff on cases like this.
They're just staring each other down. Jimmy?
I'm going to save you from having to brag. Over 200 new Sandpiper clients signed over the past 3 weeks.
The entire
Crazy,
Southwest,
200.
Targeting the largest Sandpiper facilities first. My goal, another 200 by the end of the month. We have an excellent shot.
His
Solid
face
advantage
just-
plaintiffs for the
Excellent. Onto a stickier wicket.
Sorry, before we move on, I'd like to go back to client outreach just for a moment. Astonishing results, Jim.
But...
Your last trip to Amarillo. Came back
Amarillo?
with 22 new clients.
24.
24? How many people out there actually responded?
One.
Mrs. Alma might not some parties see this differential and conclude that there may have been some solicitation.
I did not solicit.
I'm just wondering how you account
God,
for
this guy, man. What the hell? This guy just won't let him win.
Chuck, I'm sure that... Jimmy? If you could clear this up.
I went to Amarillo. These are close-knit communities. Let me tell you, word gets around real fast. Dorothy gets a new rascal
Man,
scooter.
why is he just trying to rip him down, man?
So these other 23 residents, they approached you.
Cliff, they heard the scuttlebutt before I crossed state lines. Certainly didn't have to go knocking on any door. With all that in mind, I should have done better.
Makes sense.
Chuck?
Chuck
good to
just
move on?
doesn't trust anything.
Yeah. Ah, the look he's giving him though, Jimmy.
Chuck, not incidentally,
Eat shit.
It's absolutely vital that we dot our I's and cross our T's here. Invaluable. So,
Nice.
Price excellence is eternal vigilance.
God,
why don't you
this-
take this?
I'm glad Jimmy got to him.
But is he
Considering the dimensions
soliciting?
of these cases, taken together,
Bending the rules, maybe. You know.
it makes
They
sense.
playing footsies.
Wow, why wouldn't I be?
What I'm proposing is that we create a small team at
Oh.
ENM dedicated specifically to coordinating all elements of the individual.
Wow.
I just want to say that I take Chuck's point. Can't even be a hint of solicitation. So I'm going to pull back.
Well, Jimmy, we'll leave that up to you. You know, client outreach is your department.
What was I?
He's just trying to do that to, like,
If we have a more constructive
show Kim
Are we
he's
gonna see
not.
the feet again?
Mexico,
Nah, move on. But it's because obviously she didn't want to hear about that sort of stuff, and it seems a bit fishy.
Where can I get a copy of that Niederman deposition?
I've got an extra Niederman, Jimmy. You can have one of mine.
Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, no worries.
Hmm.
Where'd I put that?
Thanks, that's... Man, do you believe Chuck in there? When we were building this case, I was chasing down 80-year-old mall walkers. That was solicitation. Bullshit he did.
It's true.
What happened in Texas?
Very true.
You didn't do a song and dance in the day room?
On a bus.
Yeah.
Not in the day room.
Jimmy, you know solicitation can get you disbarred.
Before I went, they didn't even know they were getting ripped off. How is that not a win?
I mean, he's got a point,
Said no,
but
you'd find another way.
Sure.
she ain't happy.
I put myself on the line to get you this job.
I thought it was because I'm sensational with old people.
Yeah, and who do you think told you?
You threw me a bone?
No,
just-
you know I believe in you.
Just if it all goes wrong.
Beliefs known to them. And now everything I do reflects back on me. With
Yeah.
Howard. Do you understand? It's my word, it's my judgment.
Which is basically a whole job, really. Like, not judging people, but,
You and I
yeah,
both know you can do this job.
reading people, I guess.
But please, you just have to do it right.
Yeah. You don't always have to get the win.
No.
You just gotta do your job, I guess. What will he do?
Why don't you give his foot a squeeze?
What is that?
It's a crawling little piggy.
Oh, it's a rolling.
Rolling piggy. It's so funny to see the
That should get you
two,
through to next month.
Thank you.
like the
You shouldn't
difference
feel like you
between
need
what he
to.
does. Yeah.
Something up?
I didn't get much sleep.
Tell me it's none of my business. I'll drop.
I want you to worry.
Not the worrying kind.
He's the sort it kind.
Yeah. Fix it.
Last 2 nights I heard gunshots. There's no mistaking it. There was 3 of them. Pop, 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 closer. It was like they were right outside the house.
Hmm.
You call the cops? I'm staying here tonight.
No,
Nice.
Mike, no, that's not necessary. Please don't make me sorry. I told you.
He just wants to help.
He's going to sit outside the
In
house
the car.
in the car.
Yeah. Oh, he's got that neck thing going on. He's like... he just can't help but help.
No.
Like I said, it's a big difference though, him with his granddaughter compared to like the drug dealing protection.
What about Colorado Springs?
We sent out 283 mailers.
How many response cards?
0.
God damn. They
Are
ain't
they
getting
actually
them.
getting
They're
the
not
post?
getting them. Or they're ignoring them. Yeah.
We should be getting 12 to 15%, but we're getting 1s and 2s.
Wow. How can that be?
Thinking it's the staff. Maybe they got told to do it, which would be actionable as hell.
If we could prove it. Big if.
Yeah, how would you even...
And just stick with getting those client numbers up. Guess you better think of another way.
I think I got it.
Ooh.
TV commercial, highly targeted. At Sandpiper, the trains run on time. Mussolini would be proud. Everyone I've visited so far, same exact schedule.
Ah, it's to target the specific time they're watching television.
4 p.m. free. Murder, She Wrote. It's been in syndication since like the 1850s.
God damn.
And let me tell you, when that thing comes on, it like moths to a bug zap. 3:14 p.m. Cliffhanger. First commercial up. Davis and Maine. Nothing Sandpiper can do about that.
Commercial a few years
That's a pretty
back,
good
class
idea.
action case. Not exactly my go-to, but generally speaking, I'm open to it. We will talk next week.
I was going to say, why don't they? Because they're probably sending them in, like, branded
Labelled.
envelopes.
Yeah, like yeah. Unless they're reading all their mail. I don't know if they would.
Just
but-
like handwrite it, so it looks like.
Yeah.
If you or a family member have been diagnosed with mesothelioma illnesses, including malignant lung cancer, mesothelioma...
He's not happy with this commercial.
Remember, they worked real hard to get that just right.
Get what just right?
The swirl. They wanted kind of nebulous, but not too nebulous. I remember there were a lot of meetings about that.
Jesus. We know what his commercials are like.
Yeah.
That's such a dole. What an advert.
Cliff signed off on this.
Partners were very happy. What do you think?
Whatever happened to showmanship?
Yeah. That's what he's all about. It's the Alpine Shepherd boy.
Yo.
Hey!
Jesus. This is the camera boy.
Act like the professionals your parents are paying for you to become. This happened to be very valuable.
What is it?
The Alpine Shepherd boy. Production meeting, bring it in. All right.
These guys again, I didn't expect to see them.
Makes the dream work.
Makes sense.
Who knows what it could lead to?
Better really do $100 each.
What is it with you and money? Wells, Fellini, Bergman. Tonight, we join them. This is heady stuff.
He seems quite into it. The other guy's not that interested.
Granny, she is rocking. The camera moves towards her.
Dolly.
The dolly.
See a dolly here? Gotta ask, dude. Dolly's extra.
We will improvise.
Do it handheld without the dolly.
Clutching at a tattered shawl. Turn the heat off on her, these evil bastards. She's cold and hungry, she's friendless.
What is-
This is heart-rending stuff, man.
You gotta really tug at the heartstrings,
Okay,
right?
it's a oneer, and it's shot in glorious black and white.
So that's it? Old lady in the chair? That's your commercial.
Does anybody like you?
He's got a point.
my close-up, Mr. McGill.
Oh, she wants to be a star. Nice. I'm really intrigued to see how this will turn out. I guess it won't be like his commercials then. Or the Saul Goodman ones, at least. He's in the car, isn't he? I was going to say, like, that one guy seems really into it and is like, oh yeah, I'm up for this.
Yeah.
And the other one's just like, oh, this is like a burden to me. He got his apples? Oh no, he stole them from the, he's got his pimento.
Yeah.
He stole the apples from the tree, didn't he, at the Kettlemans? Is anything exciting? It's a boring old stakeout.
I wonder how many hours he does actually work sometimes.
Oh, does this count? Oh, what, work at the ticket thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Is he peeing? Oh, he's drinking. Is someone just driving around popping shots or something? That's the thing, you can keep the rent down in your area by shooting gunshot. I don't know if that's a real thing. It's a thing I've heard.
Is it just a car backfiring?
Maybe. What the heck is it? Might just be the car backfiring. Oh. I was gonna say, is she imagining it? Yeah. She's just because of the whole story, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it like a thing in her head? But that kind of makes sense. Like, damn. Yeah. I think telling her everything might have not helped.
So I say, does he actually work? He then goes to work.
Does he actually sleep, is the question.
Yeah, is that.
Yeah. He looks a bit knackered. God damn. She's gonna be like, I heard them again. Those gunshots.
Hey, honey, what's happening? What's wrong?
Oh, this is quick.
Where's Kaylee?
Oh, she's at school. She's fine. She doesn't know. Let me show you. It's up there. You see it? It's right up there. You do see it, right?
I see it.
Yeah, she's not doing good.
What time did you hear the shots?
2:13. It was exactly like last time.
I'm thinking outside the box, but...
Just tell her.
You think maybe it's possible that you dreamed it?
That came from a bullet, and I don't know.
Nah.
Okay. I believe you.
He was there, technically, but...
We're getting you and Kaylee out of this house.
Just get a new place, I guess.
Yeah.
It's what she wants to hear, right? So, I mean, well, you can't really... Yeah.
She's now like, where did that come from?
I mean, it could just be weather damage, you know? It could be anything. But, yeah. She
You
really
ever wonder
freaking
about
out.
these things? Like, what's the story with these? Was it who first said, hey, I know, big bowl of balls?
I don't know. Don't be jealous of my big bowl of balls. It's unbecoming.
Have to have empty vases.
Plus, it's a
So you can put something in the vases?
Yeah.
I gotta say, I will miss the nail salon's vibrating chairs.
For you, I can make any chair in this place vibrate.
I knew he was going to say that.
You're like, what does that mean?
You're 86 years old. You're resident of Sandpiper. Just finished your afternoon snack, lime jello.
Lime, got it.
You're in the day room. What's this? Been another murder in Cabot Cove? No. Yes, the sheriff is in over his head.
And commercial.
That was really setting up the scene.
It
That
is,
was.
yeah. The atmosphere. Who stole my nest egg?
My husband and I scrimped and saved for so many years. We did our best to build a nest egg so that...
He's on the stair lift. They don't have a dolly. That's so good.
They told me they'd take care of everything. One day they said all my money was gone. How could that be?
You may be eligible to receive compensation. Call the law offices of Davis and Maine.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Effective, it seems.
Well,
what does she think of it?
You made that with some film students?
I directed.
Professional.
It does look really good.
If I were an 86-year-old Sandpiper resident, I'd be dialing.
I love how he used the stair lift because he was looking at it. I was like,
the rules and regulations of the American Bar Association.
Nice.
I can't believe Davis and Maine went for it. Cliff Maine was fine with this.
Why wouldn't he be?
No, it's fantastic.
He hasn't checked with him, has he?
Let's celebrate. I'm getting more wine. You want some?
Absolutely.
Or is he actually going to put it out there without...
Yeah. Maine does not know. You gotta run it by him, man. If he doesn't like it, just say, he changed his mind or something, you know? It's really weighing on him. He's in. He was waiting for him to, He didn't have the Guardian secretary last time. Is he just going to do it?
I'd like the number for KKTV Channel 11.
Why?
Can you connect me to your ad sales department?
Gums look good.
Wow, he's just doing it without.
The ladies in fine fettle.
What do you got from me?
Bodyguard job, $200. For you, that's the best fit I've got. I know a loan shark pays good. Most of the time, we're just talking intimidation.
Most of the time. I'm not breaking legs. What else?
That's funny because he threatened to break Saul's legs.
We discussed this. You want next level pay? You gotta do next level work. That's just how it goes.
What kind of stuff we talking?
Give me the bodyguard, John.
For 200? Call you what to wear in the wind.
Oh, his shoulder. When does he get into the more crazy stuff? How's Davis and Maine gonna be like with this?
I don't know if he should have said sandpiper in it.
I don't know. Did they say that?
Yeah, because he said sandpiper care facilities or similar.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Everybody knows that if you're on a call and another call comes in, very important. Old people don't like talking to robots.
I'll roll over to my desk. Iris will get the next one. On, right on down the line.
Good.
Everyone's on cool, ready to go.
It should be running now, right? Anything else?
No. Thanks.
Now he's anxious about it. Ah. Why didn't he just run it by him? He just wants the quick result, I guess, doesn't he? He wants the win. And it's like, if they don't come in, it won't be worth it.
No. How much does that cost as well?
Come on.
Well, they've got to see the cliffhanger first, and then they're going to see the end of the... I like his magic fingers.
Yes, ma'am, that is unfortunate.
Oh, here we go. God damn. I think it worked.
Damn.
What a cool shot as well. God damn.
Yes, ma'am. You currently a resident of a Sandpiper Crossing facility?
Bingo. It's been... I feel like this is going to come back to bite him.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Like she said, though. I mean, we said. He knows what he's doing. He's good at this job. He's on the sofa.
Oh, is he going to get called to this job and then something's going to happen?
I was curious.
And he's not going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something came in this evening.
Whatever it is, it's serious money. He specifically asked for you.
What? It's got to be Nacho, right?
Must be.
Who else could it be?
Down and fast.
So do they all die? Tell me that much.
Just gotta watch it.
Before or after he did McMillan and wife?
Shut
Oh, the questions.
What is this weird fascination you have with stories of men trapped on the North Pole?
The thing takes place on the South Pole. They literally could not be anymore.
Oh, this is cozy.
Yeah.
It's all working out for him. You gotta watch the film.
At this hour?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I don't know.
Cliff, Jesus, you're still at the office.
You ran a commercial?
Yeah, and oh my God, let me tell you, the response has
You
been...
ran a commercial without ever showing it to me, without first consulting me and my partners. Did you actually think that was gonna fly?
I was planning on telling you in the morning. Kind of an experiment, all right? Kind of under the radar. And in all fairness, you did tell me client outreach was my department.
This commercial, I take it my firm's name is mentioned?
God damn.
Yes. Howard said you were a little eccentric. He didn't tell me you were a goddamn arsonist.
Jesus.
I apologize if there was any misreading. It's a very positive headline. We got 103 phone calls today.
Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, my office, with the partners, and we want to see this thing.
Cliff, when you see this,
Oh, God damn. He is playing with fire, like, literally.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you too.
Why is he doing this?
See ya.
God damn.
Golden boy.
That's me.
God. This is all gonna...
It's all gonna blow up in his face.
Because it's gonna get mentioned in that board, like the meeting between...
Maybe. One blew up, yeah. Maybe Cliff. Like, you don't need to do this, man. You could have just carried on, like...
Yeah.
God damn. Who's this gonna be? Is it Nacho? Who else is gonna ask by name?
Definitely Colin Robinson.
I mean, yeah, it could be Daniel. But I don't know. The serious money thing as well, though. But then is Nacho even happy with him?
That is true.
Where the hell are we? Wait, is he gonna be like Gus?
I don't know. I was thinking Gus, but then I was like, Why would Gus know who he was?
Feeling cautious? You gonna tell me what we're doing here?
It is natural.
I've got a problem. Can't solve it myself.
Is it a who or a what?
There's a guy. I need him to go away.
I didn't really want to do this kind of work. Oh, God.
Oh, I knew that was going to finish then.
Yeah. For some reason, like, I was like looking at that building, like, is this a chicken farm? Like, I don't know why. It didn't really look like it. No, there's no chickens. There's no. Yeah. There we go. That was Amarillo.
I felt like that was a bit of like a lot of things happened, but it also felt a bit mellow.
No, that's kind of the vibe of this show, anyway.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I reacted to too much.
No,
because you were just like watching what was happening. It wasn't really like.
But that's kind of the thing we have with Breaking Bad as well. Like, not to always talk about it, but it's the same people. But like, there was a lot of episodes in that where it was just a lot of character building, a lot of world building.
Because while I was watching it, I was thinking,
and setup, I guess.
God, I think I'm just staring the whole time and not reacting to anything. But then I was like, there wasn't much to react.
No, there wasn't all that. Yeah, no, it was one of those kind of slower paced though, because you get the episodes where I don't know, like Tuco's screaming in the desert, and then you get episodes like this. Yeah. But yeah, no, I still really enjoyed it. It's really interesting, but it's just kind of, I don't know. It's just like him, like Chuck trying to like throw him under the bus, and then Jimmy turning it around, and then Jimmy trying to do the good thing, but then he's just sabotaging himself the whole time. Like,
but we got a good Jimmy advert though.
Yeah, it wasn't quite like a Saul Goodman advert.
It wasn't.
No. When he did that and he was looking at her coming down the stair lift, I was like, what, are you just going to film her coming down the stair lift? I didn't obviously think the stair lift moves, you use that as the dolly. It's so funny. God damn. Yeah, it's a pretty good advert.
I don't know why he didn't get it signed off though.
Yeah, well, probably because he worried they wouldn't sign it off.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Well, the comparison to the advert they put out.
They had a lot of discussion about the swirl and the speed. There was lots of meetings. It's like, yeah. Damn. Ugh, Cliff was not happy. I was like, Cliff has seemed quite like mellow and quite like reserved, and he was not happy. I'm not surprised. But then it's him lying in front of Kim as well is the worst. Like, just to make her happy. It's like, no, just do the...
Yeah.
But that's what makes him an interesting character, because he seems to sabotage himself and not want to... Yeah. Yeah, but there you go. But, like, again, it kind of went the opposite of last episode, where him and Kim were a bit rocky at the beginning.
Yeah.
She didn't want to play footsie, she didn't want to talk to him really, she was like... And then it ended with them watching movies together and cuddling on the couch.
Yeah, but he kind of turned it around by lying, which...
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said. Like, yeah, that's how he seems to... Well, he could have just literally run it by Cliff and then...
Yeah. I am intrigued on what their reaction is going to be to it. I think the issue, like I said during it, is probably that he mentioned Sandpiper.
Maybe. Kim didn't seem to like point that out though.
No,
you think she would if that was wrong, but don't know. Who knows? Yeah, we'll see. But and again, Chuck wasn't wrong. I mean, is it soliciting? I guess
I don't know.
Bumping into your client on a bus that's broken down and then talking out loud in front of everyone else. Yeah, I don't know. He just has a way with people though as well. He knows how to talk, knows what to do. Yeah, so got more to sign up. But Chuck, man, just try. Oh, he's just his face. He's just
body language.
Yeah,
like...
he's just so. But then I like how Jimmy turned it around though. He did turn it around on him, and then I love how Chuck became uncomfortable then, and Jimmy was just like smirking at him.
Yeah.
Like, gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah. And he even added more onto it to like further put across the point. Yeah, so.
But it's like you said as well, I didn't expect to see those college students.
Yeah, the camera crew again, yeah. I really like how one was into it, and then the other one was like, money. You got that's extra. Is that, does anyone actually like you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That little old lady, bless her.
Yeah.
And the Alpine Shepherd boy.
Yeah, there's a lot of like kind of callbacks, to Alpine Shepherd Boy, Jello, Bingo. He said Bingo. Like, there's all sorts. It's quite interesting. Yeah. I really like the scene of waiting for the phone call as well. Like,
yeah.
It's a really good plan as well. Like, they have a specific TV time everywhere he goes. Run the ad after the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
You're not going to get anyone. Like, you're just going to get eyes. Yeah, and like they had a system of.
Watch TV a lot.
Yeah, exactly. They had a system of like a chain of people.
Yeah.
Ready to go. If only he went in and showed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the shot of it at the phone and like him in the distance, but you can see the lights light up. Yeah. Meanwhile, what's her name? Do we have her name? I can't even remember. Mike's.
I can't remember either.
Daughter-in-law, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't know. But she's freaking out
Because she keeps hearing gunshots.
Yeah.
And Mike offers to stay, and then she's like, no. But then he stays outside. Like I said, he was like, he's going to stay outside in his car.
And it turns out it was just newspapers.
Yeah.
Like,
but she's got so in her head over it.
I was going to say, I should have said before, but I was going to say, is it in her head? Is she just imagining it? But I didn't know there was going to be an actual. I didn't know there was going to be an actual sound to go with it. Like, yeah.
But it's not what she thinks it is.
No, but then she sees something else on the wall, and she's like, "Oh, look, it's a bullet hole!" Like,
shot the house.
Yeah. Poor Mike. He spent the whole night there, went to work, and then had to go back. Yeah. And then he got a call in the middle of the night the next night to be like, "I got a job for you." Pays a lot.
And ask for him.
Who is Nacho gonna want to get rid of?
Don't know.
Is it Daniel?
Is it Walt?
Well, no, they never crossed paths, did they?
No, true.
Because Walt's still, like, at this point, Walt's just living his mundane life of 2 jobs.
Jesse?
Jesse's just doing his Captain, what was it?
Captain
Cook. That was it. I was going to call him Captain Pepper or Captain Spice, but Captain Cook, that was it. I don't know. Is it someone we're going to know or not? Yeah, that's the question. The problem is, like, if it's someone we know Mike doesn't go through with it or something else happens.
Yeah.
Because if we know them, they're alive in the future.
True.
So, yeah. That's why when I said, it's not going to be Tuco, because, like...
Could you imagine if it's Gus and this is how he ends up working with Gus?
I don't know. Yeah. I expect to see Gus at some point in this.
Yeah.
But I don't know when. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know who else. I want to say I expect to see, if Nacho is this big of a deal in it, I expect to see the DEA and Hank at some point as well, right?
Yeah.
Surely, like, yeah. He may not come in cross paths with Jimmy, because that was my first thought. I think I said this like in season 1. I was like, we might see Hank, and then you were like, and then I was kind of like, oh no, we saw them meet. But he doesn't have to meet Jimmy. He could just be in the other side of the story with Nacho, and yeah. Don't know. Yeah, I don't know who it'll be. Maybe it won't be someone weird. But this is the thing. Mike's like, that's not what he wanted to do.
No.
Because like even the guy said he was like bodyguard work and protection. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting, but
see where it goes.
Yeah, there we go. I'm really curious to see where this Kim thing goes. And
I'm curious for the meeting at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Exactly. It's gonna blow up all in his face. Like it's just gonna go terribly. Yeah.
And if it goes terribly there, obviously it's going to go terribly with Kim because...
Yeah, and then it proves Chuck right, and then... Yep. Was it, as he said, Cliff, is that Howard said you were eccentric, but he didn't say you were an arsonist. Yeah. There we go. As Amarillo, we'll be back for another episode in a week's time. If you can't wait, we're 7 whole episodes ahead on Patreon if you'd like to check that out. Otherwise, we'll be back next week for another episode. We shall see you then. Bye-bye.